Okay, so I am back at home. What I wanted to talk about today is one of my jobs that I've recently visited, and it's about installing a radiator and repiping another radiator that was already installed, but the client wasn't happy of the outcome of that install. So I'm looking at a photo of how I found the radiator was standing position. Let me just pull up some photos right here so I can go. Yeah. So the client or someone already pulled back the carpet. That was very nice of them. I found the radiator in a standing position. First thing what I did, visually inspect the area. I took some photos because I like to take photos of the jobs that I'm doing. Obviously, because I want to make a little bit of content and put it out there and help other people that are like beginners like me, let's say. And also I would like to document my jobs just in case something comes back to me. Then I'll have proof of what I've done and how I left the job. We can see that the previous pipes, they came from the middle the middle of the radiator, and they were split in two, one going to the left and one going to the right floor. I began to make a plan of how I'm gonna approach this. I've set up my working space, protecting the area in the property, and judging of how the pipes were running, I thought to myself, of course, to drain first the water from the heating system and then trim back the pipes as much as I could. Using the multi-tool, I've removed floorboards, I've cut down the copper pipes, and I've soldered new connections going to the left and right. Now you'll see in a video of how they used to be set up. After I finished soldering the new connections, what I did in order for me to be able to do this, I've put back, after I've trimmed the pipes, after I cut down the pipes, I've put back the floorboard, I've put back the radiator, I marked up the area where the new pipes they're gonna go, and then I removed the radiator, I moved the floorboard because now the pipes, they weren't on top anymore. So I managed to drill a hole with a hole saw through the floor, and I managed to mark up the area where the valves are gonna be and where I needed the pipes to go. The radiator valves that they were supposed to go on the radiator, they came in a wrong color. So we had to wait for the new radiator valves to come back, and also a new carpet is gonna come in, which I'm super anxious about. You know, it's a little bit of stress. As we all know, dirty water is in the heating system, and I don't really want for the new carpet to get stained. So it's gonna be loads of dust sheets on there, towels and everything that I can bring to put down there in order to protect the area as much as I can when I'm going to finish this install. Right, now this was one of the jobs that I wanted to talk about, and this was a new client, and I really appreciate them calling me out. I have a very good relationship now, and I enjoy working with this client, because this is what I wanted to talk about in this video, is about self-employment. Being a self-employed engineer, it was quite challenging to be here, but this is the reality. After I've finished my courses and I became registered, I haven't managed to make a video about how to get registered onto the gas safe after you've finished your ACS and you've received your certificates, but I'll probably do that. I'll do that video as well. I wanted to talk about the challenges, the money that I've spent on the course of becoming a gas safe engineer. After nearly a year of being self-employed, this is my conclusion. I believe that in the near future, most jobs in the construction industry at a domestic level will be mostly covered by self-employed professionals that will lead the way for companies. Why do I say this? Is because the clients that I have, from what I can see, they are building networks. Basically, they are building their own team of people. Like when I go to people's houses, they always talk to me like, oh yeah, Romeo's my plumber, this guy is my electrician, that guy is my builder, this guy is my decorator, this guy is my carpenter, this whatever job that they need to do. So without them knowing, they are actually kind of building teams of people that they work for themselves. And all these people, they are trying to keep a healthy relationship between themselves and the professional. Now, in this situation, always if you want to start on your own in this situation, if you want to start on your own, it's very good to keep that in mind, that it's not the same thing when you go to someone's house as a sole trader and as an employee. Because as an employee, you represent the company. As a sole trader, you represent yourself. So the way how you conduct yourself and how you are dressed, how you talk to these people, and the way how you take care of their houses, they will make a note of that. And you're a kind of a one-man show. You're your own accountant, you're your own office, you're on the tools, you're kind of doing everything. So my schedule basically on a day is like I wake up at 5 o'clock. By 7 o'clock, I need to be in the shop to get my materials sorted out, just in case I need something. And then 8 a.m., 8:30 is my first client of the day. I usually finish the day, I tend to finish the day around 4 to 5, 6 p.m. sometimes. And then depending where I am, then it's like half an hour or an hour drive back home. I have an early dinner, and then it's off to the paperwork. Expenses, invoices, etc., etc. So you're a one-man show. When I finished all my courses and I became a gas engineer, I've looked for companies to hire me. But then I was getting the same answer. You don't have enough experience. I only have my boilers. I don't have my fires and cookers. So they were saying, oh, we need someone that will have all of them. Probably I'm missing some other skills that they require. So at the end of the day, I just sucked it up and I started on my own. It was difficult. It was very difficult, but I have to thank my wife that she was very, very supportive. I want to thank the engineers that they supported me and helped me through my portfolio, and they gave me jobs and they kept me on with them so I could scrape by. I can say scrape by. At some point we were in debt. There were moments where my van broke down. I had to come up with new money. It's challenging, but I'm here now after nearly a year. I'm just about to get my fires and cookers, and everything will be all right. You just need to have patience. And if you feel like you're losing it, write in the comment section below, reach out. I'll be more than happy to help you and give you the best advice that I have. In a video, I will make a note of all the things that I bought at the beginning and they weren't useful because I was influenced by online influencers trying to sell stuff. I don't think I will ever try that, to be an influencer of selling stuff. I would prefer to make content and help beginners like me have a much more easier path. These are the things that they are unknown to us when you start, and probably some of us we're thinking about them and some of us are not. So if you like this video, please reach out. If you have any issues, use the comment section below, give it a like, thumbs up, and subscribe maybe. Until next time, make sure you do a tightness test.